Hey, welcome. This is Ask Nancy with Nancy.Yang Remax Results. We're doing live on location at this beautiful house. I believe it's a D.R. Horton house right here in Woodbury. Take a look at all the goods. Gorgeous living room. And in today's video, we're going to ask Nancy that if you list your house and the buyers are not coming, your house is, I guess, not, the buyers are coming, but then it's not being sold or there's no offers and coming and you're freaking out, what should you do? So this is the perfect time to ask Nancy, and here she is.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us today. And that's right, Linda, we are actually standing in the Copper Bridge neighborhood over in Woodbury. So D.R. Horton has a beautiful, beautiful product. So we're standing in a wonderful house. They have like really awesome granite. I don't know if you can even see that.
Really pretty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful,
Backsplash.
this is actually what I want in my own house. I want a 36-inch gas range because although I'm not the best cook, my husband loves to cook. And yeah, everything is custom built. We've got, a glass, backsplash. It's very exciting.
I wish you guys could see it. Yeah, I wish you could see it in person. It's really pretty. The not only is it backsplash, but it's glass, and it's not just the ceramic, but it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's not going to go out of style for a very long time, probably 10, 15 years.
Okay, Nancy, I have a question because it is Ask Nancy, right? So let's say I have listed a house with you. A house. I'm so excited. It took forever to get to this point. The house is all ready. It's listed. It's on the market. It's on the MLS. And it's crickets. Nobody's coming, or there's no offers. Should I be freaking out? Should I fire you? I mean, is there a way to engineer success to know that my house is gonna sell?
Well, absolutely. I will tell you that selling homes as long as I have, there's relatively a simple equation.
Oh,
right?
yeah. What is it?
So essentially, our condition and our location will basically tell us what price we can sell our house for.
Okay.
And so what's going to happen is that, of course you want to make sure that you market your home at a reasonable price to begin with, right?
So not $1 million, whatever. Well, what I think it should be, right? Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to be going through with you anyway, is really going through what other homes that are similar to yours have been going for. So again, we always want to sell, like as a seller, we want to sell for top dollar if we can. Mm-hmm. Now, if a home doesn't sell right away, I mean, first of all, especially in this market, interest rates are all-time low. You should be getting, lots of showings. And potentially, if not one offer, more than one offer. But what's going to happen is essentially if, first off, be a little patient. When we list a home, that home is going to enter into the multiple listing service platform that all real estate agents use to sell homes. And then what's going to happen is it's going to take probably 24 to 48 hours to feed out into all the different websites, like Zillow, for instance, Redfin, Realtor.com. Now, the other most important piece is that professional photos. That's really what I recommend.
Oh, not the smartphone. Don't do smartphone photos.
I've actually seen agents where you can tell they're still in the car. And you can see the car outline.
Oh no.
And
Don't do that one.
The houses, or like, dark photos, that kind of a thing.
Yes.
So I always say hire a professional. So I hire a professional pro to come in and do those marketing photos. Essentially,
it's not going to break the bank. How much do they charge?
No, typically it's actually something that I actually pay for sellers I'm working with, because
that's great.
Your photos, your house is basically like my reputation online, right? So we want to make sure that they look top notch. Now, if a home isn't selling right away, then there's really two things that we can adjust, right? We can only really improve, because we can't change location. We can only improve the condition, or we can improve the price.
Or the price.
So those are really the two big things that we have to work on.
And that's it, the equation, right?
That's right.
And patience, and don't freak out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So, at the end of the day, like if I'm taking a home buyer out to look in a specific neighborhood and there are 10 homes available for sale, so our competition is 10 other homes, and 8 of them are kind of meh, nothing to write home about, fair houses, but they're, they don't have a lot of bells and whistles, or they might look a little dirty. Like you would be amazed at the number of homes where, like, a lot of people don't have a big budget to do like all these fancy upgrades.
Yep, right.
But what happens is that, just having your home super duper clean as well is going to help sell your house. And so,
cleanliness. Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. So those would be some of my recommendations: is improving the condition of your house or potentially improving the price. That's what's going to sell your house.
All right, so that's the equation to selling your house, not freaking out. There's an equation to get your house being sold. I just want to give a quick shout out to people who are watching. We got Yang. Hello, my
Hey, my Ving.
Hey, thanks for watching. And we're gonna move on. So let's see. We're gonna do the quick Zillow review of the day, the 5-star Zillow review of the day. And today's review is from Knickknack 121. And this is what this person wrote. As a new homeowner, I don't think I could ever have had a better experience with someone else. Nancy was very knowledgeable in the inner and outer aspects of every home that we visited. She thoroughly explained appliances, boiler, water heater, all the guts and the non-sexy parts of a house, and also told us the actual home buying process as well, because there can be many parts to it too. Wonderful to work with, very personable and responsive, which I love. I love when they actually return the phone call. I know who I'll be calling when I need help finding my next home. So thanks, Nick. Very sweet.
Yeah, I remember Nick. Actually, it was his first home, and he actually worked at the. Well, he was working at that time anyway at the Oakdale B-Dubs. So yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yum, yum, yum.
So yeah, really hardworking young man, and his parents were like 100% behind him. Like, you should buy a house. Don't
good.
rent. You know. So quick shout out before we end our video. I wanted to thank Mark Doles for actually letting us hang out in his Copper Ridge model that we're at today.
Beautiful.
Yes, thank you so much. And then the last person I wanted to shout out today was actually a bright young woman. She's a leader. She's been running her own business for a really long time.
Who is she?
Penny Vang, actually. So Penny is she's amazing. Yes, and so she's an amazing hairstylist.
Okay.
Yes, hair. Yes,
hair
as you guys can see. Yes. I wasn't blessed with this naturally, so
yes, me too.
But I love to support small businesses, and really am a huge supporter of especially women who are out there, you know, grinding and getting the hustle on. So Penny, you're amazing.
Thumbs up, double thumbs up, Penny. All right.
And yeah, that's what we want to shout out today. So thanks for chiming in, guys.
And before we end, I just want to let you know that Nancy.Yang, she's really progressive moving forward. And during this busy season, but also we want things faster. We want things immediate, okay? So she's offering the same day on demand. You want to see your house right now, she will take you pre-qualified over the phone, and then you are down to see your house right away. So call her, let her know you know how to reach her. There's many avenues of how to reach her, and she is ready. The key's in the ignition, okay? So
that's right. We're gonna do super Saturday showings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No matter what, robots can't take you to see your houses yet. You still need this personal interaction, and I can't wait for you to have your new house with Nancy.
All right. Awesome.
See you next week. Thank you.
Great.
Bye.